Hi, good evening. For those of you who have caught me earlier in today, you can ignore this because this is my third go at posting. I have had a few technical issues, and this message was quite important to me, so I thought I'd just try one more time again. So I'm out in the garage because everybody's home, and it's really noisy inside my house. Now, so what was the important message? I was somewhere on the weekend where people were talking and they were having a conversation about the difference between someone knowing about you and someone really knowing you. And on everybody uses the internet. All the information that you could possibly want to know is probably out there somewhere. Whether it's 100% accurate or not is another question. And my challenge is to think about how we use internet information versus what we get when we go to therapy. Another article I've also read recently was talking about how with all this information out there and apps and chat lines, that you can basically be your own therapist. Now, there are some wonderful apps and chat lines out there. We have websites like Beyond Blue, Reach Out, Headspace, Kids Helpline, lots of different organisations that are there for us online. We also have Kids Matter, great source of information. But these people don't know you. Google and Facebook don't know you. They may know that you're married, that you have children, that you have a particular problem with depression or anxiety or any other sort of mental health issue or learning problem you have, because you choose to tell them these things. So they may know bits about you. They may know your birthday, where you live, what football team you barrack for. So they know a little bit about you. But to really know someone, that takes time, trust, honesty, communication, sharing values and experiences, and you find hard to get that from a website. Think about your friendships. Think about the longest, deepest, most personal friendship or relationship you have, and how much that person knows about your values, your background, your history, what sort of things are important to you. And then think about maybe an acquaintanceship or a friendship you have with someone at school. Maybe a mum, and they may know some things about you, about what grade your kid's in, how much you like the school, maybe what you do for a living. And it's good and it's important, and these friendships are a necessary part of being involved in a community. But they may know about you, but they don't really know you. When you come to therapy, you see a counsellor or a psychologist, and you engage in that sort of deep relationship, that makes a difference. Research has shown us that about 50% of the success in therapy is to do with the relationship between you and your therapist. That's half. So it's really important. Being involved in a good relationship where you develop trust, and that person, you allow that person to get to really know you, makes a huge difference. So that's what I want to finish up with talking about today. The difference between someone really knowing you and Google. Oh, and I just have to say, because I've said this in my other two takes that I've tried today, I was watching a show on telly, and the parent had a question. Newborn baby, less than a week old. They asked not their mum or their mum-in-law or their maternal health nurse or their paediatrician. They asked Siri. And Siri, being Siri, gave them an answer. So they did what Siri said. So we're not playing Simon Says anymore. We're playing Do What Siri Says. Now, in this particular case, it was okay. That information didn't make a big difference to the development or the health of their child, but it made me really stop and think, you know, what if this was important? Is this really what we've come to? Is this our go-to information? Let's ask Google. Let's ask Google everything, even though Google does not really know you. So stop asking Google everything, because you're doing it. Your kids are doing it. Your kids are looking up depression and self-harm and help me. My friend has come out to me and they're gay and don't know how to tell their parents. They're looking this up on the internet. And the internet doesn't know them. Not like you do. Not like people who care about them do. Ooh. Okay, there you go. I'm going to leave you with that. So if you're watching this and it's not live, and it won't be, comment. What do you think? Share with me how you feel about where we're going with this. Yeah, okay. So if you believe like I do that it takes a village to raise a child, and a village of real people, not just people on the internet, please join me in creating wonderful adults. All right, share, like, love.